Okay. Now. That out of my system. I feel like with how many levels we've already done, or with how many levels we're yet to do at least, as far as standard free play goes, I should probably clean up a couple of the levels where I missed something. So the Adam West Imperil is right here. As the Plastic Man pad for the red brick. What I should do is have a look at the guide to see what I'm supposed to do for it. Oh. So you just need someone to dig this.
I was just walking along, minding my business, and then this. Great work, citizen. But don't stay up too late saving the world. Even crime fighters need their sleep.
I should know it's why I'm a quarter of an hour late when it comes to starting. But at least I have one viewer. So yeah, that's why I was struggling with sleep. Anyway, I think that for all the levels we've already done, that might be everything I've had to clean up. I'll be honest, I was expecting to need much more than that. In which case, well, there's only 3 key levels left that we haven't done in any capacity, so let's get those started.
Changed on an invisible jet doesn't really protect your modesty.
Wonder Woman, Grundy, help Lantern. They're not real, Robin.
They're still scary!
Reading your mind. It knows what scares you.
Okay, so tech panel. No wonder that I didn't do that the first in story mode. I didn't have a speedster. Aim up, you idiot. Okay.
But thank you for your assistance anyway. I could have backtracked to get that one in story mode, but not entirely sure I would have spotted the thing to dig. Hey, I just unlocked you. Hey, Red. Feeling better? Burt Ward. It's a shame we never saw him as Nightwing. It's Burt Ward. It's a shame we never saw him as... Anyway, to answer your question, I didn't feel necessarily well enough to make it on time, but because I'm still committed, I decided to still make it, but like a quarter of an hour later. That's alright. I read another book 2 chapter with Cricket. The finale of the Halloween 2-parter.
Am I supposed to freeze that in order to get to this red brick mini kit? It's not even ice, is it? All right. I feel like I'm better than I was. And it's still very much a shame that I missed the start of book 2. But I'm guessing the time will come when I catch back up to it. I think I get what I'm supposed to do now, because I can't break this. At least it didn't take me forever to realize why I had him. I'll take that. Why would you do that, you stupid? Okay, so Batmite is down there. Oh, come on, you... I thought this shield thing works for... Alright, fine. That's what you get for keeping Nikolai from his vodka! Does this game count this and tech panels as the same thing in terms of abilities? Used for like deciding who to bring to free play naturally, but not when it comes to anyway, that's Sinestro out of the way.
Get this one.
What's that, a staff of some kind? Oh, I know the red brick's up here somewhere. Here's the Plastic Man pad, so we can certainly get it. I can't for the life of me think of where the thing for Batmite is. Wait. Oh right, it just got me in there, which is what I did for a mini kitten story mode anyway. Okay, I found the thing.
At last I can say I'm the proud owner of this thing.
Okay. And now we're done here. That would have been an awkward situation if we had actually passed up. Okay, so as usual, we got something of a spending spree to go on because we've got some character tokens and a red brick to buy. Our Kilo. And Sinestro, of course. And Sinestro Core Warrior. First, that order of business, I should... Yeah. Fast build. Took a while, we finally got it. Bam. Fast build's a lifesaver in this game. Well, insofar as like saving time and stuff, oh, for your patience, fair enough. Okay, so, last time... So, all of the... so, all of the stuff is during this showdown here. Okay. Question is, how do I get where all the stuff is? Oh yeah, this was an interesting level to collect the collectibles in. Why? Because need to find the way to access them first. Something unique, but also cheap, depending on your point of view. And since this has the festive hats extra, I kind of wish Santa Claus was playable in this game. It's not like it'd be too weird for this roster. What with the 60s reps? Are the 60s reps the reason why you say that? Okay, so the 60s reps, but also Polka Dot Man and Condiment King, and a billion characters I've never heard of before they appeared here. This is it then. If I hadn't been busy doing someone else, I'd have requested Power Girl for this level. Well, the game sort of honored your... how good that there are two-player characters. Anyway, I guess the game expected your request anyway. There she is, my beloved. What's with these cows all throughout the Fortress of Solitude? Lois Lane plus Clark Kent equals... Did you know not every lantern has the ability to dig? I found out and I was quite surprised. I would have thought so because, well, you would imagine that all rings are capable of, like, the same constructs.
Who do you think I am?
Ah, yes. The music from the Poison Ivy level. I'm surprised I didn't use more John Williams Superman music in this. Not the title theme, admittedly. It's not calm enough.
Once again, I find myself in need of some superhero assistance.
Oh, what lovely. LL plus CK is hot. I didn't know Luthor was in love with Clark Kent. He must have seen stuff like now I'm reminded of how in Lego Batman 2 Joker and Luthor despise their super nemesis civilian that despise the others, the civilian identity of the other's super nemesis. Why is that the same sound as the deconstructor from 2? I mean, if that's supposed to be like to open the portal to the Phantom Zone, can you switch so we get both of my gals together? For the sake of abilities, they aren't it's not going to be the most permanent thing to do, but
My collection wouldn't be complete without this.
I understand that, yeah. If I could say anything to these ladies, to these beauties, it would be, ladies, 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 you don't have to fight. Not over me.
Superhero assistance.
I don't know if you noticed, but I think Adam West is in need of some superhero assistance. Much as I have noticed, the first thing I need to do is notice, why is he trapped in the Fortress of Solitude anyway? Is this some Batman v Superman drama? Well, I would imagine, I mean... if the Joel Schumacher films acknowledge that Superman is someone that Bruce would have interacted with, then surely...
Absolutely tremendous. The world needs more heroes like you. Thanks for the help.
And surely the same could be said for... Want to know another weird non-ability in this game? Most variations of Batman have the ability to glide, even the Grey Ghost, but Batgirl can't, despite having the exact same cape. That is pretty weird. Also, want to know something funny? In Batman Returns, there are Photoshop pictures of Max von Schreck meeting several celebrities, including Elvis and, most notably, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, imagine not having the foresight to think... yeah, since the Burton and Schumacher movies take place in the same universe, that means he's met Mr. Freeze before he was such. Sorry to go rummaging through your bedroom like this, Superman, but here's one for
At last
that
I
mate.
can say I'm the proud owner of this thing.
It's not the only ability that both Batman and Robin get in their suits. Melting is covered by Space Batman and Dive Robin, yes. But do you count diving because... do you count diving because that's something Batman gets with his scuba suit? Alright, they both have the scuba suit. You think a common news reporter salary will cover the cost of this huge fortress? Superman runs a dairy farm on the side. Well, I think you'd... What, do you not expect him to pay a visit to Ma and Pa Kent every now and then to... Hence for all the cows are here, they make all the super milk. A film reel to paint a white brick red. Like if that was a white brick, then maybe that makes this all the more daunting of a thing to make, because for all we know that white could be mithril. That's why I said this was an interesting level of collectibles. They had to make this huge B section for free play to hide every collectible pull in, because the main level in the story is just a huge boss. So I think that was Cyborg Superman. Only other place I would know him from would be as like an optional skin in Injustice 1, and even then that's implied to me... That's implied to be... I'm surprised I didn't at least also use music from Batman Returns, since that was also Burton and Elfman. I could be wrong, but I think there might have been a level in 2 that might have used some of that. It might have been in like the subway or Ace Chemicals. The makers of this game hate Batgirl and Nightwing so much. Imagine picking one of the Teen Titans to use in a Batman game and choosing Cyborg. Yeah, that's... Yeah, as if saving Starfire for the DLC wasn't bad enough. Oh, am I supposed to usher the cows into here? Is that what this is? Yep. Come on, Star is literally an alien. For a game called Beyond Gotham, which could probably more appropriately described as Beyond Earth. Come on, you pillock. Thank you. I'm not shouting that at Starfire herself, just the game systems she's at the mercy of. Come to think of it, Lois was only ever in Lego Batman 2, right? Strange with her being such an important character. Especially with how the more darker portrayals of Superman portray how important she is to his psyche. The third Bat Cow escaped confinement. Yeah, I noticed, but I still got the mini kit, so I'll take it. Anyway. You probably like this. I think there's only one level left because I cleaned up what I think is the only other level that I'd missed something in. I do think it's kind of annoying how the game sets you as Batman and Robin anytime you spawn with so many characters in the game when LEGO Star Wars remembers who you were when you last quit. I know, and it didn't even start here anyway either. From memory, it started all the way back in Lego Batman, Lego Batman 2, Lego Marvel 1, if not Lego Lord of the Rings. For the record, I think only the Clone Wars did that, but it still came out before this game. Yeah, only by like a couple years at that. With how convenient the chapter select is. Holy hell, Supermen are expensive. Good thing I was... Good thing they put those stud multipliers right up at the very beginning. Right, so extras, let's turn ghost studs on. Holy hell, Supermen are expensive is a very Luthor thing to say.
Old foe, that plundering...
Heck yeah, this level.
Joker. Once again, the dynamic duo spring into action to protect the good and true citizens of Gotham. Brace yourself, Boy Wonder. Those are military-grade poles, not for fun or recreation. To the Batmobile, Robin, we need to put a stop to that grinning devil. But wait, where is our trusty transport? That abominable outlaw. He's hit us below the belt. Even the Batcave is not safe from his contemptible crimes. Quickly, Robin. We must rebuild our crippled conveyance. We join our heroes in the top-secret Batcave as they prepare to tackle the Joker's evil schemes. But something is curiously amiss. Of course, the Batmobile. Luckily, the ever-prepared crime fighters keep spare parts hidden around the Batcave for just such an occasion.
I was gonna anyway, I was gonna suggest kill him off for this one. He fits the vibe well, always player 2. I guess we don't need Bizarro Lantern. Yeah, especially since the Lansing he's modeled on is Guy Gardner.
Looking to take a little souvenir back to the 5th dimension.
Oh, it's the shock repellent. I love it. Why does he need that in the 5th dimension, though? Does he have it? Does it have shocks? You'll love how in Lego Batman 1 they referenced that with the Kill Moth repellent after his boss fight.
I can't believe you did it! You're even more awesome than I thought.
I'm guessing that's Retro Penguin that we just got. Absolutely, I adored Burgess Meredith as Pingo. He looks exactly like the comic character, or the comic version of the character. How did they get him so close? Had him this close? To be honest, Killmoth wasn't even in the show technically, but he still suits the vibe. Huh. Your helmet disappears when you use the bat vision.
The danger that awaits them, Batman and Robin are left with no choice but to destroy their own computer equipment to find the spare Batmobile parts. What bravery.
For a second I thought that was something story mode related. But no, it's connected to this mini kit. I think Drury should drive the Batmobile. He earned it. I will say that using normal vehicle controls when I don't have control of the camera is weird. As someone who's used to drive... He canonically has a Mothmobile and a Mothcopter, so... And I'm so upset it never appeared in a Lego form, in a set or in a game. Okay, Retro Catwoman. Yes, Julie Newmar was lovely in the role. Not gonna immediately switch me to... I love how you use the magnet wall even though you can fly. Well, I'm thinking we've got to play in the spirit of this level if we really want to engage with it. Speaking of magnets, you know who's rumored to play Magneto? Adam friggin' Driver. Well, do you think, as a Disney role, that's much better suited to... Maybe you should switch to Adam, shrink yourself, and get in there that way. Never mind, you've got it out. Oh, I didn't even notice the laser gates going down until I was already going through the thing. I don't like the thought of Adam driving Magneto, though. Though it is ironic that...
Mobile is nearly reconstructed. Our heroes just need to locate the engine converter.
Though it's ironic he originally played a character coded after, you know, bad guys in the 40s. Now he's playing a survivor of that. You know who else before Magneto? Tony friggin' J. Adam is not going to be the best Magneto in a million years. Oh, what have you done, you pillock? Am I going to have to connect second controller to... Oh. Had a guess, you stupid.
Ooh, need a hint?
Oh, what have I done? Okay. I think Killer Moth just broke this level. Out of his own blind idiocy. Still, I'm pretty confident that was everything we could have gotten in that area, and the next one has nothing in it anyway. Killer Moth is too powerful. Still, we got the 2 remaining character tokens in this level. I'll take that. That's 1 gold brick we got in that run. Okay, so...
Yes?
Okay. Okay, I do not... Well, before anything else, I should probably... That's why I never appeared in the show. The writers couldn't figure out a way for... Batman and Robin to defeat him. Okay. Well, at least that was everything in there. We already had everything in there.
Nefarious old foe, that plundering Punchinello, the Joker. Perilous pussycats! It's that feline femme fatale, Catwoman. She's always got a trick up her paw.
Notice how Pingo and Catwoman share a spot on the roster with their normal and 60s versions. Riddler gets separate spots for each.
those pieces build into some kind of clue? Only time will tell.
I wish the developers loved Batgirl and Nightwing as much as they love Mime Goon. Yeah.
What kind of treacherous scheme is this? Batman and Robin lured into an elaborate trap? Holy ambush! Oh, undo these apples. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand?
You ever think about Mime Goon's streams extra toggle, but no. Actually, here's a fun fact. Do you know which goon has a special ability? At least special in relative to everyone else, I'd imagine, is what you mean.
Let's go out on the town later and I'll show you how to dance the Batusi. Na 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 out of the way.
So here I need Ivy Goon. Even though she's only extra toggle in Lego Batman 2, you can use Ivy's portals. You don't get much chance to test that out though. I'm surprised it's even extra toggle to begin with because of how many times they jump you in free roam. But that spot alone should have given it a spot on the roster over freaking Mime Goon. Exactly! Okay. I think that's everything to do in the levels. Well, at least it's the base game levels. We still have a bunch of DLC levels to do. And they all have miscellaneous trophies of various degrees. But thankfully they're not tied to the platinum, so I'm so excited for the Lego Batman Movie 2, where Cyborg is the main character and Mime Goon is the main antagonist. It's gonna be great. Shame I don't have any lines. Okay, Bat fight captions. Okay, no longer need to worry about anything in the yeah, I got cast as Mime Goon. Shame I'm a mime, so I get no lines. Well, the Batcave has a ton of quests. Yeah, but where do you want to go, Ho? Do you actually want to go to the Batcave? I mean, there's a trophy there, so I could go for something there if I have the characters to do so. But would you want to go there? You vote Batcave? Alright. Batcave it is then. It's already showing the detector errors and I haven't even got there yet. Lego Batman 1. Only Batman, Robin, Alfred, Batgirl, and Nightwing get into the Batcave. Lego Batman 3. Hi, I'm Conan O'Brien. God.
What's that, boy? Timmy's stuck down the old well. Don't you worry, boy. I'll save him. I'm coming, Timmy!
I suppose that's a quest where... Alright, I'm fine with...
I heard you the first time, boy. Yeesh! Why is there an old well down here anyway?
I'm fine with Batgirl and Ace being down here. That makes sense, but... Let's see if it stays that way with other Batcave quests. Yes, random Joker thugs in the Batcave. That didn't take long. Maybe that's just a consequence of Joker knowing where to go after that one level in Lego Batman 2. The one where he and Luthor trashed the place. Hey, Batman! Penny for your thoughts? Alright, I guess it does make sense. What's that? Did I just reduce Bob down to a skeleton? Simply because I have unlimited electricity turned on and
We made it. But, it doesn't look like there's anyone down this well, Ace. That's okay, boy. Everyone makes mistakes. Here, have a treat for being such a diligent little hero.
I think Babs is taking a diet a bit too seriously. Lego Batman is officially darker than the Killing Joke. He killed her and she still came back as a skeleton. Will buying her fix anything? It fixes it for the one I've bought. So that's probably it. That's the figure from the Steamroller set. Mine had a lot of fights against my Killer Moth fig. Well, I for one remember this terminal from this one Batcave set from around the time of Lego Batman 2. I got excited for that figure because that's another character who didn't appear in the original lineup, even though she was in the game. And yeah, I think the Bat computer is broken. It always claims Bane is invading, even when he clearly isn't. Okay, that's the Grey Ghost. I was so hyped when they announced the Grey Ghost. I guess the Grey Ghost and the Condiment King, and Harley, of course, are our animated series reps.
Help! 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 Help!
If that voice is any indication, you gotta love how even some characters who are only in a single episode of the show, of any animated show, such as Grey Ghost and Music Meister, are playable. Please finish this quest. NPCs are annoying enough when they're not a certain parrot on the shoulder of Arabian Sorcerers Supreme.
Help! Help!
His Majesty certainly has a way with dumb animals. Alright, where is he?
Help! Help!
Oh wait, there's an old hell.
Help! Help!
Do you see Grey Ghost episode? It's one of my favorite alongside Heart of Ice.
What's the big idea, you handsy hound? I was having a nice nap in there. What did he just say to me? What did he say to me? He was making fun of my snoring. Anyway, it was about time I was getting up. Here, finally, have a chew.
What's that big idea? I was having a nice nap! Also, help! Help! Okay, I swear there was a trophy I could go for, even outside of the... Checkmate, that's Catwoman. Well, might as well buy some characters first. Ace. And... I hate that this actually somewhat makes sense as a plot thread. After Luthor and Joker discovered the Batcave, Batman just rolled with it and made it public access. So we just unlocked the Burton-mobile for... I hope Alfred is really happy with Conan O'Brien being his colleague as a tour guide. Finally added... I am happy that they finally added the dinosaur and coin, though. Were they not in the... Were they not in the equivalent for... I feel like they were in the DS version of Lego Batman 1 Batcave.
I'm sure I had everything under control. But thank you for your assistance anyway.
That's the set of your show, you numpty. In the DS version, yes, not the main flagship version. Batman collects the costumes of his enemies now. I suppose. Because, I mean, the Catwoman thing there, Joker, I'm guessing that's Riddler. There's Harley up here. Does remind me of a certain part I liked in Batman and Robin. We get to see Riddler and Two-Face's suits in Arkham. Personally, if I had been Schumacher, I would have it chock full of villain sets. Who was that suit on the bottom right? Oh, it's Penguin. Right. What the? Oh, Pingo. I saw purple on Origin, thought it was... I thought it was Harvey. I thought it was Harvey, but I don't think he's even in this game, aside from DLC. Yeah, but even then... I'm surprised they didn't bring back Clayface. They could have given him Plastic Man's ability. In which case, they must really love Plastic Man something fierce if they give him an ability specifically to find red bricks. Batman Zur-En-Ah. Now that is a trophy I know I can go for. Yeah, Plastic Man is going to be the sidekick in the Lego Batman movie too. I mean, he's already had a few things in like, he was already the main man in a couple episodes of The Brave and the Bold, so...
What, are you kidding me with this? Man, they told me I was coming to direct a hard-hitting documentary on everyday life in the Batcave. Not this garbage. I mean, get this. I'm supposed to work a fight between Superman and a polar bear in here somewhere. Oh, sure, because everyone knows polar bears just hang out in the Batcave. Like one could just walk up to me right now and solve this very elaborate predicament I'm in. I mean, what?
You never know. The character customizer, but the...
Nobody here knows anything about the Batcave. What's next, dude? Batman with a gun? Oh, hey, Kev. My name's Mr. Polar Bear, and I'm here to fight the Superman for you. Like I would any other day, because I'm a polar bear, and I'm stupid. Sorry, I wasn't up. Stop it.
Polar bears don't have business in the Batcave, and neither do you, Kevin Smith. Oh, come off it. Where's the last flag? I found 4 of them. There's 4. In this one view, I can see 4 of them. Where's the 5th? I'm surprised Kevin Smith is actually playable. I don't think Conan O'Brien is. We have to wonder how they decide that, not just which celebrities will appear, but which ones will be playable. Did anyone actually pick this game up and say, I can't wait to hunt mini kits as Kevin Smith? I'm so glad they booted Two-Face and Clayface just for him. Is this it? Is this the last one? Nope. It's not like he invented Batman or anything. He's just some random celebrity with not much connection to the franchise. Like, oh, there it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Joker Clown Henchman. Anyway, the character customizer. I hope Joker Good is going to be worth the effort. Who am I kidding? What's the Lego Batman game without him? Okay, hat. Polar bear. Body polar bear. Arms white. Hands white. Okay. Use current character. Mirror, mirror. Was that the button I was supposed to press to get that trophy? The trophy for making a custom character. What absolute blind idiocy.
Look, man, I'm not in the mood right now, all right? Go sell your Girl Scout cookies somewhere else. Kind of scrawny for a polar bear, but nothing we can't beef up and post. Hey, the pay's half now, half later. Deal? All right, Snowball, let's make you a star.
Well, I got what I came for anyway. That's the completion of this quest. What other things are there for me to do in the Batcave? Are they only stuff that I can do after I've completed quests elsewhere? Batman's are in awe. Kevin Smith. Joker Pretty sure Nightwing spawns in this room eventually. Well, we saw Nightwing in the Hall of Doom, so maybe there's more stuff in... And for him, it actually makes sense to interact as Starfire. So there's a character so that quest requires a character customizer. You also got booster gold in the Hall of Doom and unlock them, didn't you? And kill them off. They were in the watchtower. Well, let's open this quest first so that well, thanks for telling me to get context by having me start the quest before I... Wasn't Batcow recruited by Damian Wayne? He's not even in this game, even though he came in the same exact same set as Batgirl. Custom A, hat, cow. Wait. Cow. Let's go brown arms. Those are dark red. There's a difference. Don't listen to Top Gear when they say otherwise. So the lab area.
I help because I can.
Welcome to the Bat Virtual Reality Space Battle Simulator. Destroy all the enemy objects to get a high score. Maybe Batcow should team up with Power Girl for no reason. This is functionally Geometry Wars. Well, if that minigame gets an outro screen. I keep forgetting flying vehicles are even a thing in this. I kind of wish you could play them in Gotham and not that Green Lantern planet. Yeah, but the Green Lantern planet is the only one we didn't. I have no idea where I was going with that. I was gonna say it was the only one we didn't see. In the story, but I don't know why that's supposed to be, how meaningful that is. The only one we didn't visit in the story, yeah, but can we do anything else there other than driving cars that make no sense there? Would you much rather drive the Batmobile on Gotham, or at least somewhere on Earth? Yeah. Well, maybe their thought process was we already have a Gotham free roam in Lego Batman 2. But even then, that wouldn't make that much sense, as even on Xbox, where backwards compatibility is much more supported, backwards compatibility wouldn't be a thing until like years after this game came out. So what were they expecting? That people would still be running their their 7th gen hardware? Even like, I mean, I would imagine, because, well, Lego games will continue to release on PS3 until I think Lego Force Awakens.
From animal control, this stupid simian's been dancing around, pointing at stuff, and wearing that hat like he owns the place. Anyone would think there's some kind of mystery to solve or something. You don't suppose he could be pointing at clues? See, monkey do. Except in this case, the stupid monkey doesn't do anything! Yeesh!
Gilbert Gottfried always has problems with monkeys in hats. Monkeys, I tell ya! They're a real nightmare!
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Looks like there really was some mystery afoot after all. Guess I owe you an apology, detective. Ha ha! Here, I'll take this if I were you. This flea bag might look fancy with his deer stalker, but as soon as your back's turned, he'll chew it to pieces.
Monkey see, monkey do. Except the stupid monkey doesn't do anything. These lines literally sound like something right out of Aladdin. I'm a big fan of the show. How much do you think it says that Kingdom Hearts would get Homer Simpson from the show back as the genie? Between Detective Chimp, Gorilla Grodd, and Beast Boy's transformation, So there's a lot of monkey representation in this game. So how many of them, how many of them come back for Lego DC Super Villains? Yeah, Robin Williams is probably too expensive for Kingdom Hearts. But fun fact, he reprised the genie in a PC math game of all things. I don't know, I haven't played Supervillains yet. And I suppose that's the one platform that I can prepare for, not on PS3 but on Switch, because Nintendo may not do may not have an equivalent to trophies or achievements, but I can still get Lego games there to play on the go. Isn't that the UFO from Lego Star Wars 3? I would have imagined that it was more so intended to be the to be the Brainiac UFO from Lego Batman 2, but I don't doubt, but I wouldn't doubt you if you are right. All Lego games are in the same universe confirmed, which would also mean that Santa does canonically exist.
Right. Yeah, this is going straight to the top of the resume. All right, show people, gather around. We're about to start making the show. Now that we've cast our quote-unquote polar bear, the script calls for a fight between our furry friend and Superman. Well, Superman's busy, but here to accept the role on behalf of Superman himself is everybody's second favorite Superboy. Don't worry, we'll beef him up in post.
Can I just play myself? Or, just get the real
Play
Superman?
yourself. What an interesting idea. Very artistic. Let me think about it. No! Okay, everyone ready? It's getting green screen, so just head to the VR console when you're all set. And don't forget to win, Superman. Whoa, Bubba, baby. Don't worry, man. Nobody ever gets hurt in those things. Just press the button, and the rest is like caviar dreams or something.
Does Power Girl count as a super? In either case, Superboy is nowhere near my second favorite super.
Aren't you supposed to let me win?
Sorry, man. Cyborg and Composite definitely count as... Definitely counting. You're nowhere near their level. Cyborg Superman, that is. Not the Teen Titan with the ridiculous amount of abilities.
Oh, nice job in there, guys. Nice job. Though, Super Baby, I could have done with a little more from you. I've seen Mops put up more of a fight.
Aww.
Well, we got what we got. Nothing we can't fix in post. Am I right? Here's your pay. See you at the rap party.
So I guess there's one last quest in here.
I guess we've all got to learn.
Ready for some sumo wrestling? These virtual bad guys can only be defeated by forcing them off the side of the platform. The platform will get smaller as time passes, so defeat the enemies as quickly as possible. Be careful not to fall off yourself. Okay. You gotta love how they used a PC simulation for film footage. Next time I direct a Hollywood movie, I'll boot up an airplane simulator. Well, I mean, actually, I take it back. This movie is going to be amazing. The makeup on these Killer Croc goons is so convincing. You would imagine that's the power of, what's the thing, the volume set? The one where they, like, build the thing in Unreal 5, and then,
Well, that's another villain to tick off my bingo card. Oh, man, you just missed Toy Man, man! He was here, and he was all sorts of, oh, this virtual playpen is the most fabulous toy. Why would anyone ever want to leave it? Then there was all this trash talk about modifying it to trap people in there forever, and I was all, you know, now that I think about it, that doesn't sound very family-friendly at all. I think the folks using that VR console might need some recipe.
that's how you get the banana truck?
Something else he said, too. Something about not playing nice. Or, no, toys breaking people. I think that was, I don't know. Whatever it was really hilarious and only mildly menacing.
That's how you get banana truck? I've been missing it, but I'm sure I already did that quest. I could drive around. Wait, since his vehicle is in the game, banana truck driver should have been playable. He would have been playable in Lego Batman 1, unironically. Kevin Smith makes me miss Fishmonger and Zoo Sweeper. Oh sh! Okay.
Nice work! Well done! Oof, impressive. Seriously, since when did video games have to be so punishing? I mean, the best ones just let you die over and over with very little consequence, other than losing studs, or, you know, whatever. Here, the guys you rescued wanted you to have this. I only ate half.
Okay, Toy Man unlocked. And from the arrows, that seems to be the last quest here. So, he ate half of Toy Man? Well, should we buy him and find out?
This is bad. But kind of awesome. But really bad. Oh man, Catwoman stole my film reel. Wait a second. Catwoman stole my film reel! This rocks! Wait a second. Catwoman stole my film reel! It had the final edit of that stupid, awesome polar bear fight on it. This movie might be garbage like all of my other movies, but it's my garbage. You know what I'm gonna ask you to do, right, buddy? You gotta get it back.
No one is brave enough to kick Kevin Smith out the Batcave after he committed the bite of 87 on Toy Man. Yeah, Catwoman also has no problem getting in here. Batcave is like a supermarket.
Come on, just give me a clue.
Nope.
Come on already, you green meanie! Just tell me!
My pint-sized compadre. What kind of riddler would I be if I answered my own riddles?
Ugh, this guy's really grinding my gears. If I don't find the answer to this riddle, it's gonna bother me forever! Oh, and some bomb's supposed to go off in some town or something. Thinking cap's on.
To recap, you asked me, where is the device that will deactivate the bomb in the Metropolis sewers? And I said, 2 bodies have I, though both joined in one. The longer I stand, the quicker I run.
2 bodies have I, both joined in one.
Stuck? Here's a clue. It's somewhere in this room. Take your time, and you'll find it. That's...
Aha! Hourglass!
Well, well, well. It seems there is a brain under that fancy little hat of yours. And now you understand the satisfaction of solving a difficult problem yourself.
Yeah, I guess. But did you really have to threaten to destroy an entire town just to teach me a lesson?
Well, how else would you do it?
I think I'll let you solve that riddle yourself. Yikes! Thanks for the help, Bob.
Okay, what I should probably do is disable stud magnet.
Oh man, Catwoman stole my film reel. Wait a second. Catwoman stole my film reel! This rocks! Wait a second. Catwoman stole my film reel! It had the final edit of that stupid, awesome polar bear fight on it. This movie might be garbage like all of my other movies, but it's my garbage. You know what I'm gonna ask you to do, right, buddy? You gotta get it back.
So you recognize Eddie from... Oh, right there.
You came to take that film reel back? I'm sorry, but that movie is an utter catastrophe. And I know a thing or two about bad movies. So I've hidden it somewhere where it can do no harm.
So follow the trail of trash. And I should be good because, well, it's a trash movie.
Look at you, you got it back already. I wish you'd thought to get it autographed, but no matter. Turns out it wasn't such a big deal after all, man. The studio just called saying they want the polar bear fight scrapped in favor of giant robot spiders. So, yeah, sorry to waste your time. But hey, at least you got to meet Catwoman, am I right? Right? She mentioned me?
Honestly, I'd take Superman versus Polar Bear, directed by Kevin Smith, if we get a good wave of Lego sets based on it. Right now, I think I can safely turn the stud magnet back on.
Aha! Dot so fast! Oh man, check this out! I think Polka Dot Man, the worst supervillain in the world, dropped his notes for a speech or something. And man, these puns are terrible. Listen to this. Dot's up, Doc. You're in a dot of bother now. Dotato? Dotato. I mean, what's that even mean? He's the worst. He's behind me.
Kevin Smith making up puns for a villain who doesn't speak and gets mad about it again. So tired of him. Kevin Smith is the most annoying character in the entire game. And considering another part of the roster is Gilbert Gottfried.
There, you were in some serious dot water. You know, like hot water, but not because it's dot. You know what, man? Dot puns are a lot harder to make than I thought. Give it up for this poor supervillain. I kind of feel bad for old Polka Dots. Well, not that bad. Here, man, have a thing.
This is this competition, only for you to take it back when I turn him into this. When I do the same thing to him as I did to. As I did to Batgirl. Yo, check out the Pokemon Man's sexy walk animation. Cycle animation. Detective Champ, Polka Dot Man, Toy Man. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. And he can what? Not just the running, try the walking. Okay, I kind of see what he was going for. Whoa! Okay, good. Okay, good. Jim Lee. That's why Polka Dot Man is Batman's most intimidating foe. I understand how Bane, Ivy, or Scarecrow works. Do you have any idea why polka dots are used to fly or as projectiles?
Good old Memory Lane. Or Memory Cave, I guess. Being in the Batcave sure takes me back to when I was Robin. Just Batman and I, busting crimes. Going it alone is great and all, but there's something about being a sidekick. Oh, I just spotted some goons over there. Let's go get them, you and me. I'll be your sidekick for a day. Come on. Holy cheese and crackers, Batman! Whoa, where'd that come from?
Nightwing wearing his Batman and Robin suit.
Juice cartons, Batman! Tap dancing tigers, Batman!
Cool, so that's the figure from the Man-Bat set back in 2013. Memories.
Cartwheeling canaries, Batman!
Still have him and his glider somewhere. Nightwing.
Holy sweet potato and goat cheese ravioli and a saffron reduction, Batman! Wow, that was new. I think I might have a few more issues to work through here. Thanks for the help, partner, but I think I may need to be my own sidekick for a while.
Okay, Nightwing. Bam.
Drop
Also,
number 3,498. Clean! Drop number 3,499. Clean! Keep up the good work, fellas. Isn't this fun? Drop number 3,498. Clean! Drop number 3,000. Nothing like a nice, relaxing water sanitation check. Now you can't see it, but right now 1,000,000 tiny microbes are busy inspecting every drop of that water for even the most minute contaminant. What's that? Neptune's nail scissors! It's Black Manta, defiling my precious water! Quickly, we need to put a stop to that maritime menace.
ah yes, I got both of those exact figures too. Okay. I was gonna ask him why Aquaman cared about the Batcave's water, but I guess if Black Manta invaded, kind of makes sense for him to follow him here. Strange how Black Manta doesn't have a minifig head under the helmet.
Yeah, that's how it's done. Run home to your mama, Ray, you washed-up wimp. Now that he's taken care of, we can resume the sanitation check. Speaking of which, the microbes came across this contaminant before. Would you mind disposing of it for me?
I'd prefer to hold on to it, but you friggin' murdered him! No idea why this game has us use lethal force when when, let's be honest, they had already done the Wii U version of Lego City Undercover like a year before this point, so notice how Nightwing's eyes glow, but Starfire's don't. I think it'd be the other way around. Huh. So it looks like there's nothing more we can do in the Batcave specifically. Unless there's one room that I'm missing for some reason. Well, that's fine. You reunited a hot couple. What more could you ask for? That's a good point. I suppose that's sort of enough of a bombshell that I can comfortably end this stream. But just so you know, I haven't given up on adding Wednesday as another, on adding tomorrow as another day for streaming. Just that instead of social stuff like a Jackbox, I'm gonna try it as the day where I play something. All Stars a bombshell, alright? As I was saying, where I play something that I don't see myself platinuming, something like a racing game or a JRPG. Oh, cool! I'll watch out for a stream tomorrow. Well, what do you reckon I should do? Persona or like a racing game or something? Because I've already started. I've already done a lot of Dirt 4. I don't really play either of those, so I abstained from voting. Alright, fair enough. So, Hall of Justice, there's a lot of stuff to do. The Batcave, we've now done everything. Watchtower, there's apparently one quest somewhere that we've still yet to find. But yeah, keep an eye out for what's going down tomorrow. But on that bombshell, good night.